Hello, Josephine here. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club. Today, I want to show you how you can make your own quick and easy non-dairy milk at home, minus any kind of toxic ingredients that are probably sometimes found in the store-bought milk. But if you have time and you're able to make this too quick, I'm gonna show the hemp milk and the walnut milk at home. Why not, right? So the reason why I am doing this recipe today is because when you are healing your body from fibroids, one of the ingredients or one of the foods that you need to eliminate is the dairy products, the milk, any kind of, the ice cream, any kind of dairy milk should be eliminated out of your diet because it feeds fibroids due to the hormones that in the milk itself. So that feed fibroid and it raises your estrogen levels. I personally don't eat any dairy products, but that doesn't mean if I bite a cake that has dairy made out of dairy product, I can bite on a cake that is made out of a dairy product. It will not kill me, but I have eliminated it as much as possible from my diet. So the first ingredient is going to be hemp milk. It's quick and easy, and what you're going to need is just hemp seeds. And I have right here, I have about 3 to 4 tablespoons of hemp seeds, hearts. So this is the brand that I'm using. And also you will need a glass storage container. And also you're going to need 2 cups of water, filtered water, and a high-speed blender. So I am using a Vitamix blender, but you can just use, whatever high-speed blender that you have, you can use that, but I have a Vitamix. So the first thing to this process is you're just going to add all these ingredients already. So I'm going to, in the description box, I do have the ingredients. Check that out. So I'm just going to add this 3 to 4 tablespoons of hemp seeds and 2 cups of water. If you need to add some sweetener, you can add dates, dried dates, if you want to make it sweet, or if you're using it, you can add some raw honey. But I'm just gonna make it plain, and it can keep in the fridge for about 5 days. So the first thing, I'm just going to add this in the high-speed blender. So I'm just going to add the hemp seeds in there, and I'm going to add the water. So you can just sometimes swing it if you don't want it too thin. You don't have to, you can use like 1 cup, 1.5 cups of water, filtered water. So I'm just gonna blend this on high speed, and then I'm just gonna show you the final results. So I blended that on high speed for about a minute, and this is the final results. Look how that looks. And as I said, if you want to sweeten that, you can add a date there or raw honey when you're serving it. And in this case, I'm not even going to use a nut milk bag to filter that, because it just breaks down so easily. You definitely want to get your hands on some hemp seeds because it's a great complete source of protein. It provides all 9 essential amino acids. Look at that. It's delicious as well. It's packed with fiber, packed with some vitamins and minerals, and it reduces inflammation in the body due to the omega-3s that are present. So you definitely want to get your hands on some hemp seeds and make your own hemp milk at home. Look at that. It is so delicious. And when you add some raw honey or some dates, you would add the dates when you're blending it if that's what you want. But if you want to just use it plain, hey, you can't go wrong. That was so quick and easy. So the next recipe, we're going to move on to walnuts, walnut milk. Okay, so for the walnuts, I have to. So what I've done here, I soaked my walnuts overnight. So I would recommend to soak them at least 8 hours if you're going to make some milk for you to use. I would recommend to always soak your grains, your nuts, your seed. That's what I do. I just soak them overnight and I use them the next day. So I would recommend that. So this is not soaked, and you can see this is soaked because it looks more wider. It's more white, but this is what, original one. So I'm going to use the ones that I've soaked already. This was soaked overnight, and we're going to add some cinnamon, just a little flavoring in there. Then this is the nut milk bag. I bought this from Amazon. So there are different options. I think if you have a sieve, I've not tried using a sieve, but I believe it should work as well. But I bought this. It's quite affordable. It's on Amazon. They have different options. You can just get your own. So this is nut milk bag, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. Then I also have a glass storage container as well, and on we're going to need also about so this is 1 cup walnuts. I'm going to use 3 cups of filtered water as well. So the first thing first, we're just gonna add all these ingredients. The cinnamon, we're gonna use about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm gonna add this on the high speed blender, and then we're going to filter that milk. Now, because I used the blender to make the hemp seed, I'm just gonna throw it in there. So that was the leftover. So that's the walnut in there, and I'm just gonna wing it. As I said, it's a 1/4 teaspoon of the cinnamon. If you choose to omit that cinnamon, it's fine as well, but just if you need some flavoring, you can do that. And I'm gonna add some water. As I said, the water, you know, if you want it thicker, you can just use 2 cups, but I'm gonna use about 3 cups of water, filtered water in there. And we're gonna blend this on high speed, and then we're just going to use that nut milk bag to filter everything. Okay, so I did blend that for about a minute again on high speed. And what I have here, I have a bowl, a glass bowl, and I'm just going to open up that nut milk bag, and I'm going to pour the milk inside, so that way we can filter. So you can, honestly, if you don't mind, whatever, like, you know how when you grind something and you have that remnants, if you don't mind that, skip the step, pour that milk and drink everything as it is. But for this, I'm just gonna knead and massage. So that's the milk. I'm just kneading it and just filtering the shell, the walnut shell. So that way you just have that, you don't have that taste in it. It's just gonna be plain milk. My hands are clean, and I'm just kneading all that. So the milk bag is excellent, as you can see. And whatever is left inside the milk bag, don't throw it out. Use it in your soups, in your smoothie. Add it in anything that you're cooking. It's really delicious. I use walnuts for cooking as well. And even the best part of the recipes I made, you know, one, if you're allergic to nuts, you can definitely use this other. You can make the hemp seed. So see, this is the leftover that we have inside the bag. I'm just gonna show you. That's what we have. So don't throw that away. Use that in your soups. Just make something delicious out of it. Okay, so this is the final product. Look at that. And it tastes really good. Oh wow. And if you want it even more sweeter, you can add some dates as well, or raw honey when you're serving it. So I'm going to pour it inside this glass container. Okay, now that's ready. So we have here, we have the hemp milk, and then we have the walnut milk. And I have actually even combined both, because I'm not allergic to nuts, and no one in my family is. And I've combined both. I just added some hemp seed to the walnuts and I blended. It's so delicious. So if you're not allergic, you can combine it, or you can separate it, so you can have different tastes at different times. But as you can see, this is very simple. It can store in the fridge for up to at least 5 days, especially if you're not adding any kind of sweetness in there. Now, I hope that you will give these recipes a try, because they're really healthy. They are high in omega-3s, which reduce inflammation in the body. And you know that you're making your own milk at home, minus any kind of toxic ingredients in the store-bought. No soy, no nothing. Like, this is pure you, quick and easy. And it's even much more affordable making your own milk at home than if you are buying a carton of milk in the store. It's even more expensive. If you buy your hemp milk and make this for the whole week, and the one walnut as well, you can enjoy with your family. So I hope that you will give this recipe a try. If you're on a health and wellness journey to heal yourself and your body, I have a recipe ebook with detoxing delicious recipes that shrink fibroids naturally, the same recipes that I use to heal my body and to shrink my fibroids successfully. I also have a 1-hour webinar that will coach you how to shrink your fibroids, how to balance your hormones to shrink fibroids naturally. So check all that under the description box and the ingredients for this milk today. Please let me know when you give this recipe a try. Let me know what kind of milk you enjoy. Do you enjoy nut milk or other protein milk? And you can also share with me some ideas. Thank you so much for tuning. As always, keep strong, keep doing what you need to do for your body, pushing everything into your favor and healing yourself naturally. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, be well, be happy, be healthy. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.